Hey, welcome back to my YouTube, y'all. As y'all know, I already got my bitch here. Y'all gonna continue seeing her because we're always together. But y'all, we're doing like a little mukbang reaction video to the Bluefish and Chrisean interview. And then we're gonna have like a small little suspense, y'all. But we're not gonna do it too long just because y'all already know we got 2 videos of a smoke sesh. So if y'all really want to see the smoke sesh, y'all could just look at the previous videos, or we'll do another one. But we're just gonna react, y'all. So we're gonna go and we're gonna come back once we're about to, eat. Y'all, I'm starving, okay? Listen.
Niggas haven't eaten all day.
All day.
I don't think y'all understand. Like, niggas really been rubbing and running all day. Food is just sitting here. You know what I'm saying? We already heat this shit up. Food's just sitting here. We just did a lot today. We did a lot.
So y'all just stay tuned. We're gonna be back, okay?
Video.
Sorry, okay. So wait, disclaimer. This is our opinion, okay?
Right, don't
try to be doing too much, but this is just our opinion, what we saw, like, and
how we think.
We're
but
very wise though, y'all. Like, not for nothing. We know both what it is and what it's not. Like, so when we just say our opinions, don't get too rowdy up. We just.
But not for nothing. Like, we're not picking sides. We're not doing none of that. Like,
fuck no.
We be in disagreement. Shit.
Yeah.
Even like about the situation. So like, I wouldn't just watching, nigga. I'm high as fuck, so I'm just gonna be open to see what's going on. And I'm fucking hungry.
Okay.
Like that ass nigga. Okay.
Shark Tank. Hello. No Jumper. The coolest podcast in the world. It's your girl Gina Views.
Shark in the building. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we got to talk. Hey man, this one right here.
We got the hottest couple on the internet.
Pretty much right now. How has it been for y'all, man? How is first and foremost, how are y'all doing today?
Great. I'm doing great.
She was a little teary-eyed a little bit earlier.
What's going on? What happened?
What's going on?
I just emotional. I don't know if it's my period or am I pregnant. I don't know.
You say you don't know if it's your period or if you're pregnant?
I'm just saying, like, that's what's going on.
Well, I don't think you're pregnant if you got your period, sweetie.
I'm just saying, I don't know if it's that or that.
Yeah. I mean, I was just trying to help her out here, so, I don't think it was... Hey.
What happened? What triggered these tears?
Huh?
What triggered these tears? What's going on right now?
Nothing. It could be, like, completely nothing in my eyes. It's just particle. So I got nothing to do with anybody.
She's really emotional.
Not my tears.
Which is understandable because
I'm here for you.
Yeah,
we're here for you, sweetie, for real. We are. So just speak up for us. However you feel it today, hopefully
but the way
we
you're
can
able
get
to
that out.
communicate,
You dominated 2022. You gonna get your flowers today. We gotta talk about it.
No, don't you feel like?
Sure. I like your song too, Vibe.
Hey.
I was like, I didn't even know that was her. I said, oh, look at her. She can rap too. Okay, she just don't know how to just fight and take off on shit. She actually get out on the music scale. How's that been for you, like, transitioning from, obviously, like, a no name, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just, like, living regular life to just all this fame now and this, you know what I'm saying?
He said a no name.
This newfound stardom.
She was on.
How's it been for you? How's the transition?
But I'm saying she was on other shows.
Swear to God.
She was on Ninja Warrior and she was playing football.
Why are you so sad?
I'm not sad.
He was crying, so I was like, damn,
Yeah, because I told you, I'm emotional right now. It's either my period or I'm pregnant.
Yeah.
What the heck? Did you not hear me, sir?
Yo, I did. I just know that, a period and pregnancy don't run hand in hand.
I'm saying it's either...
Am I tripping?
Did you not hear me?
You mean like... She means like...
Either that or
your period is on the way.
It's either that or this.
Next week gonna be my emotional week.
Okay, it's on the way. I'm under the impression that it was going on right now. She was like, it's either my period or I'm pregnant.
Yeah,
so
like it's gonna come.
She don't know yet. It's on the way.
Or
it's gonna come or it's not gonna come.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations if it doesn't come.
Oh, God.
Congrats early.
You did tweet a few days ago that your wedding is going to be in October. So you guys planning a wedding?
You guys planning a wedding?
We planning a wedding?
She crazy.
What was that about?
Crazy.
What was that about?
She's
Will Zeus be televising it? What's going on? Is that
Get married on Zeus?
Is that the episode finale of Crazy in Love?
I'm getting married in October. That's what I said.
I don't mind coming, being the pastor. And seeing y'all, I said, I don't mind coming, and being the pastor. and signing it off, man, on the dotted line for y'all, man. I think that'd be a beautiful thing because at first, I'm going to be real with y'all. When I seen this, I was like, this got to be for play. This got to be because they make good money together. That's how I looked at it. Like, people like seeing y'all together. People like seeing y'all interact, whether it's drama, whether it's just kicking it, whether it's just y'all two motherfuckers just sitting there and just looking at each other and not saying nothing. People like seeing y'all together. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know until I seen okay, they really do for each other.
And got toxic.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you last time, I was like, I thought it was just a scam. I said, shit, I just making money, get your bread. But then I started seeing y'all really love each other, and I see you even when
it's not about the money.
Can't hear you, sweetie.
I said it's not about the money, but
of course not.
I get it.
Yeah.
What is it about? What's keeping you guys together?
Love.
You think?
They do.
Because I've been in this before. I fucked with people where maybe it's a traumatic bond that brought y'all together. Maybe it was something that happened that was very big that only y'all two understand. If that makes any sense. Traumatic bonds can bring people together too.
So like traumatically.
Like it be a
Rich?
You can have just having a fucked up situation. You having a fucked up situation. Whether it don't have to be financially. You know what I'm saying? It can just be something mentally something going on that bonded y'all. And that's what I would consider almost a traumatic bond. Like it be some fucked up shit that bring people together.
I don't
think it's traumatic. I think it's
Yeah, I don't think that either. Only if we fight each other.
It's not a traumatic bond. It's more of a.
He's taking too long.
I don't know. Like it's like an underground thing. Like when I met her, she was underground.
Like he just did.
Right.
So.
Underground.
Her getting
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, her getting to this point.
That was a good way to put it.
Nah, for sure. Yeah, it was an underground relationship. So from starting with that, it's kind of like each day that we keep going. It's like,
what do you mean by underground relationship?
A bond. Underground, as in like.
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Like secret?
Not secret. More underground is kind of like undiscovered. Unappreciated, disliked.
Come on, tell me best thing about
not ideal to everybody else.
Exactly. Not really what you would apply. So it started as that from the very beginning. So it's kind of like, all right, if everybody...
The odds was always against you.
Exactly. So it's like if the odds was against us, obviously we're going to have a natural bond just from being underdogs.
How do you guys feel about the Whitney and Bobby or Ike and Tina comparison?
I mean, personally, I don't really know too much about their story, so I couldn't even tell you if it was similar or not. But from what I do know, we don't have like any drugs involved. So where it's like,
that funny.
I'm feeding her anything to keep her going or anything, honestly.
So you say she's not chemically infused here?
Yeah, no.
This is just really her.
She's just naturally fried. Yeah.
Right.
Why did you talk
But
from
what I know from their situation, it's kind of drug based, right? Whitney Houston, Ike and Tina.
Well, that's why the comparison is so false, because it's kind of saying that these are two crackheads.
Well, you don't look like no crackhead.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I'll be honest with you.
All we do is drink and smoke.
Y'all don't act like that.
Yeah,
I know some drug addicts. I was about to say I know some drug addicts. Y'all don't act like that.
Yeah, no, not at all. So I mean, but the comparison is. I can see the comparison, I guess. It's the ideal couple that people don't really approve of or agree with. So I guess
people love watching shit that they don't approve of.
Right, they love that.
They fucking be Simone.
You actually just tweeted something about that.
They love to keep telling shit they don't like. About the show.
You just tweeted that there are people who...
Quote it for us? What was your tweet?
I said, I love when I spot a motherfucker who said me and Rock doing the show is a bad idea, but they're watching full circle, like, every episode. They're reporting on it. They're promoting us.
Who have you spotted?
Academics, for sure.
Let y'all do something good, though. They ain't gonna talk about you.
No,
they don't want to talk about your bad shit.
They ain't gonna never post that.
I think me and her, we've, being in the media world today, like me and her experienced that kind of like.
Yeah.
Well, I get dragged every time I speak well about funny guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, but it's still a viral moment. Whether you get dragged or not, it's still a.
Yeah.
It brings in customers, so I see why people do it.
Yeah.
Obviously, they gotta speak on the hottest topics at the time. So.
My shit's been organic though, bro. Like, I didn't do it like
if you're not humble,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You keep the same personality. Like,
yeah, like I didn't do it like for views because I know it's gonna be views.
Yeah,
I feel like that's
You're gonna be a
what
different, completely
y'all
different
do it for
person.
views. I don't think y'all do it really for any. I think y'all motherfuckers just crazy together.
You
Y'all
ain't
just
gonna
love each
appreciate
other.
shit.
yeah, we just have a lot of moments. That's all.
Yeah.
We have a lot of
just
moments.
life in general, y'all.
See, the thing
Being
about you
alive
is
every
you
day,
kind of
it's
like
a blessing.
stand on your initial idea of it. You know, other podcasts and interviewers, they'll dick ride you in the beginning and then turn around.
I don't want to sneak nobody.
Yeah,
I feel like that's sneaking a motherfucker.
exactly.
Like,
So in
on
the
some
beginning, they'll be
bullshit.
like, "Oh, this the hottest artist out. He's the man." Speaking specifically,
Passive-aggressive is what it's
specifically
called.
at academics right now. He'll suck my dick till this motherfucker come, and then later on fix his mouth. After he sucked my dick, fix his mouth to be like, "Oh, this is not a good idea. He must not have this. He must not have
He's
that."
very, and I'm gonna say this, academics. You know, he's a very passive-aggressive type dude because he's done that to me,
He
or
always-
he's done that to
yeah,
like he's
weird,
done that
though.
to the No Jumper crew.
But he always eat his words later on.
like it's
Yeah.
like I fuck with Sharp and I fuck with the whole crew, but then 2 minutes later he'd be like, I put my foot on all their chests.
Yeah, like,
bro, what is you talking
Like,
about,
pick a
bro?
side, man. Like, it sounds
Bro,
crazy.
like that's I call that
Because we were
passive
reading some
aggressive,
things, y'all.
Like you
Stacey,
acting like
she
you
was
cool,
drunk,
nigga, but you
but-
really not.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
really don't fuck with what we doing.
You waiting
know
for
what
your
I'm saying?
moment.
And you waiting for your moments, you know. But I get it though. Everybody got a job.
For sure.
Everybody got a job, man. I guess his is to be passive aggressive.
Yeah.
That's what I call it. Like, nigga, like, what are you saying? You're saying it without trying to say it.
Right.
You know?
So
But
the people want to know. We all just watched episode 4 of Crazy in Love. Can we know what happened in the moment that before the cameras arrived and your head was bleeding?
Yeah. So I mean,
Do we really got
it wasn't even that deep. I'm gonna just touch the surface. Like,
touch what surface?
you know, sometimes she has a day where she's feeling like
There you go.
in her best. Some days she having
Man,
days
you
where
just know. Don't even touch the surface.
I mean, not to mention she didn't want to talk about it, so he should have respected her enough to not
you hear me talking.
even
Yes
consider
or
it.
no?
Clearly, that is a sensitive
Why the
subject.
fuck you want to embarrass me? That's
When I
weird.
saw you shouldn't be talking like
I mean, it already was aired on national television,
But that's what I'm saying.
so it's like,
why would you? Why just clear it up? You know what I'm saying?
so
if it's
yeah,
aired
so
on national
she was having one.
television,
She was
I
having
would
one
want
of
to
those
clear it
days
out
where, you know,
because
it's
the
like
way
easy,
it made it seem
easy
like
fuse lit.
could be
And I was
way
kind
deeper
of,
than
we
what it
pulled up
is.
to the house, there was some white dude sitting on the stairs. So I'm fucking with him, like, oh, you look like this, you look like that, you know, just fucking with him. She took it upon herself to, like, trying to,
I'm gonna walk
like, kind of
out.
defend him, like, why are you being mean to him?
What are
This,
you
this, and that.
talking about? I
So
thought
I'm
you were
like-
talking about me, and then I called you a bitch. I said,
Yeah, we
why
gotta say,
you
we
being
gotta,
a bitch?
we gotta say what's led up to
And
that,
then
though.
you
We can't
straight
just say that.
fired off.
Why you say that to your
Did
man,
what I
though?
did.
Thank you,
That's your
yeah.
man.
Let's answer that.
Like, think about
Okay,
it. Don't you
but
think
let's
that, like,
get it.
put that-
Okay,
you
my
think
man
that-
called me a
instigated
bitch,
fuck.
so why are you
There
being a
you go.
bitch? Like, why are you
Exactly.
being a
That's just
bitch?
That's
He
your
instigated
You
man.
because
gotta
I would
call
have got
me a
pissed
bitch?
off.
That's your man.
Okay, that's weird.
Bitch, shut the
your
fuck
man.
up.
That's weird. If he call me a bitch, you're a bitch too. You're a
If he's
bitch.
weird, if he's
You're a bitch
weird,
too.
if
You're a bitch
listen,
too.
if he
You're a
do that.
bitch
Like, you know what I'm
too.
saying?
You're a bitch too.
Yeah,
Are you a
that's-
therapist?
that's-
Are you
that's-
a counseling her
Right.
relationship?
Can't get
Like,
through
don't
Don't
switch it
call
to
me a
that.
bitch if you want to be a bitch
He
too.
You can't get through to her.
I mean,
Call me a
she's
bitch,
right
you
about
wanna be
that
a
though.
bitch.
Don't
Don't
call me a
emasculate your
bitch.
man,
Like,
son.
we're-
You don't
if a
do
woman
that.
has
You
enough
don't
respect
think
for
I
you
feel like-
calling
My nigga, are
herself
you
a
listening?
bitch, right?
Are you just talking
That's
for
not
one
for a
That's not-
significant other.
It's not for a
That's
significant other. That's
Like,
not a thing.
You're not listening.
me and her calling each other, like, what's
saying,
up, bitch? That's a
you
different
know,
story. Like, it's
But
like,
I get it.
it's
That's
a
the
different
thing.
thing.
So you-
But
But
it's not
for
a
significant
thing.
others to call us a
It's
bitch,
not like
that's
calling me a bitch too.
drawing another line.
He
And if you
said
get
it's
called a
double
bitch for
standard.
being a
Well,
bitch,
right,
you can't be
explain
mad
why.
because you don't call me. a
What
bitch all
happened
the
in that
time.
moment? Why did you call her a
But
bitch?
after this
Because
part,
I felt like I was played with, and every time he feel like he played with, he called me a bitch. So
Every
if I
time I
can't call
hear
you a
you, you
bitch,
always say he's
So
playing
you
with
feel
you.
like if I
I feel
can't
like,
disrespect
if I feel like
Not for
I
nothing,
feel
like-
What did you ask her?
She would have been fine the
I'm
rest of the
watching, you
interview.
always
Like,
say,
that
why you
really
like
teed
playing
her
with my
up.
nigga? Why you always doing
I mean,
that?
because, like,
Yeah,
they're instigating,
okay,
like, they're kind of
okay,
attacking her,
bitch,
not
you
gonna
can
lie.
say, okay, cool.
But there's a
Like,
lot.
you could call me a bitch,
And
I
she's
could call you a
super
bitch
sensitive.
back.
Like, I definitely relate to
You
her.
don't feel
Like,
that
she's
way,
super
so we
sensitive. Like,
fought.
her feelings are hurt. She doesn't
That's
feel like
bad.
nobody's sticking up for her in the situation. Like, everybody's against her, even
What
the
do you
person
mean,
sitting
learn
next to her.
anything from it?
Other than getting a
Period.
fight.
What do you mean, learn anything from it? It's,
By coming together
It's
with your man
weird.
and saying, you know what, baby, we're not gonna be on that anymore because I really do fuck with you and respect you. Church, I don't know if she really do at that point. If she gonna roll her eyes at
Nah,
it.
shit, bro. She's very
if you're called a bitch by a nigga,
I should be able to call you.
And I can be able to call you a bitch back. But
she's
because
still
it's a
up,
double
though.
standard thing.
I think
that's
you're
unfair. Don't talk to me about the unfair shit.
We heard that.
Don't talk to me about the double standard shit.
Can you let them talk?
I'm done with
Always
that.
say this.
Wait, hold on. I want to hear what Gina's about to say. What you about to say?
Because
I was
you're
just gonna
called a
say
bitch and you make it common.
the perception is just different just because of how much we've seen you be the aggressor so much. So that's why people is looking at
I
it.
see like the.
She did that on Batty West.
That's why people is looking at it like you're just instantly the one that's the disrespectful one because of what people see you
You think
doing.
that I'm the
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. We can all
This is
attest
your
to that.
intervention today. We tricked you.
Everybody tell her
Yes. We tricked you today. This is really an intervention. Welcome.
That day, you called me a bitch for
Well,
no
what
reason.
can y'all tell us what happened?
You got active. You got
let's
active and I got active
let's
back.
stay on that day. Let's stay on that day.
Like, what are you talking about?
Back and forth. So that day, I said, I'm playing with the white dude. I'm playing with the white dude, whatever.
Bitch.
And I guess she felt some type of way about, I don't know, about him. So she's like, man, leave him alone.
It's not even that. He keeps saying him.
I said, what?
Whenever he said what he said, I thought he was talking about me. He kept saying he was,
He said,
yeah, like he like,
Definitely not.
it had to be
Definitely
because
not.
I was like, oh yeah, you a
Trust.
bitch for that. He like, ooh, wham. I wasn't even talking to you. I'm talking to the other nigga. Ooh, wham.
Cat.
What are you talking about?
Rock, have you ever
I remember.
Have you ever had a sober day?
Shut the fuck
So
up,
you know
guys.
what I'm saying? Like,
don't
you
say
see how
that.
that's instigated?
Hey, I'll listen to
You're
me.
not-
I'm being
Have you
very
ever had a
cool.
sober day? What does that have to do with what we're talking
You
about?
come and disrespect me. That's your
You're not really
fucking
talking to
problem.
me. You're not really
Couldn't have
talking
been
to me.
mine.
He talking to her
did
like she a
that.
fucking child. It's
That's
no
on
respect.
twice you would have did that shit.
Go ahead. What happened? What happened?
You wouldn't have did
She
that.
trying to, you know, what happened.
So
This ain't respectful.
Blueface was talking to somebody else.
You're not really talking to me. I
That
can
liquor
drink
ain't no
liquor.
good for you.
I can drink liquor. I can do whatever the
makes you
fuck I
toxic.
want, bro.
Well, let's finish the story. So
Toxic.
Got over 60,000 on my body. Like,
So
what are you
what?
talking?
And
You
you
talking
still
about all that weird
toxic.
shit? Like,
But you're still toxic.
nigga,
You can have
nobody's toxic.
100,000
Hey,
on
but
your body.
if I feel the way I feel, I feel the way I
toxic.
feel. Nigga, if I feel disrespected,
You're
I feel
toxic.
disrespected.
That's your
You feel
man.
disrespected, you feel disrespected.
That's your
Yeah, he's my
man.
man.
That was
Okay,
his
cool.
nigga.
This is the same nigga that will call me a bitch. So what do you mean?
What do you think?
What are you talking about?
Do you do something?
What are you
to get
talking
that?
about?
Do you do something?
Nigga, it's not even that.
Do you
It's
feel
like,
like when he
if
calls
he
you
make
one,
the
are
bitch
you
rap
acting like
comment,
that?
and I can't say it.
But even if, exactly, but even if I am acting like a bitch, you shouldn't even use that shit to me.
Straight up.
You gonna call a regular ass bitch on the street a bitch,
You know
nigga.
what's going on, nigga. If you,
I understand that.
We're politicking.
Rock, I understand that, but we also
That shit was working.
no,
I'm
I
not
understand.
really fucking with
Wait,
I just feel like they need to be able to communicate better. Like, honestly, if they learn how to really communicate with each other, they would have a better relationship.
understand.
Because
You call
I
me a bitch. I should be able to call you a bitch back.
I wouldn't have called him a bitch. I probably be like, hey, what you doing? Like, what
And
you
I don't
talking
think
about?
hitting him with glass was.
But he's both wrong.
Hit him with
Because why he
glass?
calling me a bitch?
Yeah.
That's not even what happened. Look, that's what
My
happened.
hand is cut up.
So that's what happened.
And I can't use my good
You
hand.
gotta keep talking.
And if a nigga like play me, what do you mean, babe? What do we already say? If I'm about to be quiet and I'm about to be painting as the bad picture, that's cool. But if we, how?
Let's finish the story and then respond.
So
Right?
really cool with you.
You're not even telling the story. You're making it seem like I hit you first.
Getting warm. Trust me, see.
Let's just not even talking about it if I ain't hit you first.
Alright, so
Did I hit you
basically,
first?
she felt some type of way.
Oh, alright. Did I hit you
So she
first?
said, you acting like
Did
a
I hit
bitch.
you first?
I said, damn, why
Okay,
you doing
then. I
that?
hit you first.
So she had this little cut on her hand from which part she had to cut herself. And I knew that was a sensitive spot for her. So I said, hey, watch your mouth. And I squeezed her hand. And she just turned up instantly. Like, oh no, wookie woo wham, wookie woo wham.
Man, I would have turned
And
up
so
too,
she
because
started
why the
coming
fuck
on
you
to
did
me.
that shit on purpose? You knew I was hurt right there.
Yeah, that's how that happened. So as she coming on to me, I'm like, deflecting, obviously wrestling with her.
Next. Can we go to the next
So
one?
once she realized she couldn't beat me, she went outside, she went for a walk. She came back with a glass cup in her hand. I kid you not. I locked the fucking sliding door. I'm like, all right, she finna come do some fried shit. She went for a walk, she came back with a glass cup. I locked the door on her. She like, open the door. I'm like, come on, I'm a crip. I ain't finna like, no, I opened the door. Boom.
She should have never did that.
She started coming close to me with that glass. I'm like, ooh, I know she finna hit me with this glass, right? I'm like, hold on.
No, I just
She don't need nothing. She good. She good. Don't. Don't beg
I'm
her.
just trying to
That's gonna make it worse.
Hey, I can handle
Don't
it,
give her
bro.
too much
What do
attention.
you
It's gonna make it
mean,
worse.
baby?
So look.
What do you mean too much attention? Why are you doing that? I'm not against you right now. I've been like that. We just not.
It's a lot of slick shit he's saying. Like for your girl, you should want the best. What are you talking about?
Now you're being like.
How? Because you're trying to say I started it. Like, nigga, like I hit you first. I didn't hit you first. Don't say that.
I wish you knew that your
Then
response
hit you
to stuff
first.
means more than what somebody did first or second. Your response speaks for you.
Okay, but I didn't.
What happens first or second has nothing to do with you. Your response is what just throws you off the fucking
Did
shit.
you hear them what they say though?
Did I say I hit you first?
It's not even that. Did
I
you
say
hear
you
what
hit me
they
first?
said though?
Fuck what they
Yeah,
said. They
fuck,
wasn't there.
fuck about
We're
who
talking
hit
to
him
them.
first.
Worry about what exactly.
Okay.
So let's get
I
this
mean, but
going.
he didn't clear it up. But he ain't never
What you
said.
said is.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't never said that he didn't do something
Fuck what they
first.
said. I'm saying like if they saying what they're
Fuck what
saying.
they saying.
I mean, he just kind of sugarcoated. He was like, "Oh, I was
Because
tussling
we're
with her."
interviewing with them.
Yeah, but
So,
they know that we're
You was agreeing
fighting.
with
I
the same
mean-
niggas we saying fuck what they saying. What you saying?
So it's not like he
Fuck
didn't
them.
admit, oh, we was fighting.
How I'm not making no sense.
So she came back with the cup.
Yeah, she came back with the cup. I'm like, I know she's not finna do this. Open the door. Start acting like she's finna hit me with the cup. I'm like, bro, if you hit me with this cup, like, it's gonna go up. Like, don't do that. So I kind of like turned to the side, and I did. She threw the cup right at my head. Boom! It went up.
I wanna speak on something. for
It's
you.
not even. Why we gotta?
I'm not even talking about. I'm not talking about that. Can I speak?
It's like worth some money.
Give me 2 seconds. I used to
talk
look
about
at
a
women
cup
like this. They
and
used
how I
to
went
be
to
able
his
to beat
head.
us emotionally. Now they want to try to fight us physically. You can't beat us physically. But y'all knew what y'all could do was beat us emotionally. Y'all knew how to hit us where it really hurt, on the inside. Women don't even do that no more. It's immediately external. Bow, I want to hurt you physically.
Sure, look,
but you
this
can
what it
hurt us
is.
really
Sure,
mentally
this
and
what it is.
emotionally. But they don't, it's like women have lost that.
Sharp, this is what it is. It's that equality shit.
No,
What
because
is he on?
you
He
niggas.
said
Then take what comes with
How
that.
is that so if you have a
Right.
vagina and I have a
We were taught to take off on people that call us bitches, right?
They're not.
They're not.
Their
If
friends
they
can
call
call
you
them,
a
hey
bitch, you
bitch,
ain't
what's
seen
up?
With the word bad,
It's a flawed double standard.
Yes, it did.
That's just what it is. It's just a flawed double
Listen,
standard.
Gina, there's plenty of those that work in favor of you guys, right?
Yes.
Such as dealing with women, such as hitting a man, such as...
No, I don't agree with hitting a nigga. I don't
But
play
I'm
with
saying,
domestic
but I'm saying
violence.
regardless. If you
God, I
hit
don't
me
play about
or-
that, but like when you hit me enough and you really be tussling, I don't be saying shit. When I be tussling back, don't say nothing.
You're the aggressor, you're the abuser.
So I've said before that I have an issue.
Just like you said, it's a flaw. You guys have way more
I
of
don't think I've
those.
ever told you
And
that.
y'all-
We'll cut this off.
So why you can't take one?
I done took a laundry bag full of
Take one flaw, double standard?
I took a laundry bag full of bitches. That's why I said I understand what she's saying.
Bro, y'all
I
have so many
understand it.
flawed
I just don't
favors.
agree with what happened. But I understand what she's trying to say. Do I agree with her calling you a bitch? No.
I get what she's saying too, but in closing of that,
Not like that, but I don't agree.
in closing of that, we were taught that when you get called a bitch,
You want to say bitch, say it.
This is the thing. If we continue the pattern with a guy, at some point we got to be the person to say, let's
Lay
stop
down.
it.
Lay down. You gotta be
She might-
I
submissive.
know your mama taught you
You
that.
can't
Like,
keep
hey,
going
well,
to
if you
the
call
same
somebody a
pattern.
bitch,
That's
you just gotta be
not what
prepared for
a
what
nigga-
comes after that.
It comes
People
to
taught me
look
that
like
shit.
when it's
Straight up,
or
you call a
comes
grown
out.
ass man,
Calling you a bitch.
you call a grown ass man a bitch.
What come after that is me calling you.
Sure,
By the time I get to calling a nigga a bitch, I'm already
Hold on,
done.
Gina.
Hold on, Gina.
But
Sure.
even then,
So this
like,
day that we called up, she called me a bitch first. Ask her about what made her call me that. Ask her.
Because I felt like play with it. Like whatever you
How
say.
so? What I said?
I don't really know.
Just tell him, don't play with me, my nigga.
She don't
You
remember.
can tell
that.
him like that, like, don't play with me before we really get into it.
Don't play with me. I'm finna trip.
Hey, I can
Look,
feel
we
that.
we're talking and shit.
Their
and the way we
communication,
talking
like we
is
said
like
earlier,
weird,
their
like,
communication.
disrespecting me. So I'm like, yo, why you being a bitch? She's like, oh yeah, and I'm like, oh
But you
yeah.
just, but wait, hold on. But you just said, if I call you a bitch, you should be able to call me one back, right? Is that, don't think for a woman right now.
Call me a
Hold
bitch
on.
regularly,
That's what she said, right?
I think without question, yes.
Okay.
Or when you
So
just
if
gonna
I
leave
don't
it
call
till
you a
you
bitch
stop.
first and you call me one first,
That's
at a
wrong.
certain point in time, like we keep to
You can say, hey, it's cool when you say
keep
you're
happening.
my
How's it
bitch.
wrong?
It's
It's
kind
cool
of
when you
like
say you're my bitch, but when you be
I gotta
like,
accept it
chill out.
because you already know what's gonna happen.
Whoa.
You call me a
But is it cool when he say you my bitch?
She basically saying you shouldn't have got mad at it.
Are you cool?
Yeah.
Rock, are you cool with him?
I mean, I understand because like
Why not?
maybe we call each other bitches.
Why not? I shouldn't have I got mad at it if I didn't call
It's
you a
just a
bitch.
whole trip.
You were calling him bitch any other time when you
We're not talking about any other time though.
I'm saying, when you're mad, when it's your time and you feel like you want to feel, you say bitch. I felt like
So
what
you
I
were
wanted
mad?
to feel,
You were mad?
and what I wanted to say, and I was upset with you, I called you a bitch.
So why did you why did you hit him with a cut?
What?
Why did you hit him with a cut?
What do you mean, why did I hit him with a cut?
That's
Yeah,
how
why
you
you
thinking
ain't
about it, because you ain't even got the truth on you. That's why you repeated it. You think I don't know?
Bro,
You a hell of a babysitter, bro.
I'm telling you. I'm
You
telling
good
you.
as hell.
Look,
Whoa.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
See,
why you
look,
do that, baby?
that type of shit.
I'm listening.
Oh my God, I did that.
Couple of drinks after that, you gonna be like,
I'm correct.
you're not even gonna think about it.
No, because you didn't repeat it. You was like this. Why did I hit him with a cup? I thought you was going to come off because such and such, such and such.
He said, I thought you was gonna come off with because.
Something so
You said
different.
your hand was fucked up. You said your hand was injured.
Yeah, so yeah, I hit him with a cup. What's up? What are you saying?
A glass
That's
cup.
very violent.
Okay.
Just re-injure your hand with a cup. What's up?
So let's get violent.
Rock.
Violent, let's get
I
violent.
thought you loved him.
I love him, but if you want to get
What if
violent,
one day you actually heard him and he's not here with us no more?
She don't get
Rock, can I ask you a
That's
question?
not cool. That's
You want to get violent?
bad,
Let's
bruh.
get violent.
Can I ask you a question?
Straight up.
So
It's the life we
You're
chose.
saying you're bad.
No, I said that's bad. I'm not
That
saying
mentality.
you're bad.
I'm saying the
I
mentality.
said that's bad. No, but are you supposed to sit there and always try to be the prove man, bitch? You don't have to prove everything.
Yeah.
There's nothing to prove.
That's trauma
You did by hitting him with a cup.
I have a right to express myself, nigga.
With a cup, you getting hit? That's expressive.
Yeah, if my hand's fucked
Good
up,
Lord.
I can't hit you with my right hand.
I can only imagine what shit like she feels like getting
Wait,
physical
hold on.
for real.
Trying to tell you, man.
I'm scared right now.
It's to the point where it's like you have to contest that. You feel me? Like not a
So you got
But not for nothing, we do
Not a
this
stranger.
out of
I'm
it.
saying,
So if I
it's to
can't
the
hit
point
you with
where
my
it's like,
right,
as a man,
my good old head, nigga, I'm
feel like you have
cause
to
I'm like, nigga, you got an advantage.
the walk off. Mic drop, but it's bad, fool. I'm telling you, it's bad.
He instigates a lot though. Like the reason a lot of people don't respect Chrisean, not only because of shit that she be doing,
Alright, so
but
tell us straight
also
up.
the way he be
Don't
painting
be,
her out to be.
like-
That's your bitch at the end of the day.
But you know that now.
Can we get
Well, I just need
let's
to be a little bit more
Which one?
respectful.
Yeah, we
Because
just
I'm trying to
that's
really
all
be
we- that's
respectful.
all
People
anybody
keep
wants,
like
respect.
swearing up like my nigga. Like,
Sometimes
what's
we
right?
just gotta go by action, not by words.
Because I'm playing, I'm not. Because I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Don't talk
I
at me.
can
Talk
feel
to me.
Okay, look. I can feel
Did I
your
tell you I fuck with
energy.
you when you
I
first
can
walked
feel
in?
Y'all, we're not gonna lie, we're energy too. So like, if your energy off, it's gonna.
What you're doing,
gonna take
what you're
your
doing,
time.
you're trying to respect him because he's a man. You're
I
not getting
fuck with you.
it.
I
Okay,
respect
yeah,
you when
you're
you're a
fuck
woman.
with
I still respect
Cool.
you.
Cool, but if you can't hear me out, if you can't hear me out,
I
stop
am, but you're
talking
just
to
like,
me. If you
fuck
can't
out of
hear me
here,
out,
my nigga.
that would be
That
cool.
shit
Like,
racks you.
go ahead. What do you want to say? What do you want to say right now?
But that shit just changed
you
the
wanna
whole
That's
mode.
already just trying to disrespect me.
Nobody
Just hear me out.
disrespect you one time in
So what
here.
is it?
What is it?
The fuck?
The cups. We're talking about the cups and
It's
getting
the
it.
Hennessy.
We're
It's
getting.
not Hennessy. I'm talking.
But I'm saying, listen.
I would love for her to just be on that
Right, so
thing.
do you-
You gotta start sipping some rose
Fuck
and things.
champagne. Fuck
I know you
rosé.
wouldn't be on that.
Nigga, we
Nobody
here.
Disrespect me.
Rock,
Why
do you-
Nobody
you want to disrespect
I'm not disrespecting him. No, I'm not. I'm coming. I coming. Let's go.
He's not coming like that,
You
though.
done got up. You done did all types of
Nobody's
extra
coming
shit.
like that.
No, we're keeping all this.
You the only person coming like
All right,
that.
I have a question.
I ain't say erase it. I said run that shit
I
back.
have a question, Rock.
What? I mean, not what, but yes. No, because I'm defensive right now. You know.
You don't have to be defensive. We listen.
You was our
It's
friend
a sensitive
15 minutes
topic.
ago.
What's
We
the
was
sensitive
worried about your
topic?
feelings.
Everything. We're talking about like glass cup going through your head. You trying to say? You trying to say?
You want to act like you give a fuck, man?
You're trying. I always gave a fuck. You're trying to say, and you're trying to gaslight me. Just let me talk for myself. I don't like nobody setting me up in a conversation. Let me talk for myself. You saying what you're saying. You saying, okay, I disrespected you. Whoopty whoopty wham. I had no reason to disrespect you?
Yeah.
How?
What was the reason?
What do you mean?
If anybody disrespects
whatever you said,
listen.
Look,
But
whatever you said,
that's the move part. Like,
whatever you
if
said,
somebody
triggered
disrespect me, I can tell you exactly what they said, how they said it, which part I didn't like, and what triggered me.
Yeah, but
I'm
like,
not gonna say
what happened, bitch? Like, all right, if I feel disrespect, I'm like, and I say what I say. Like, all right, you been a bitch. He didn't take it like how I said it. He like, oh, you call me a bitch? Yeah, what you mean? You call me a bitch all the time when you feel like I'm a bitch, you feel like I'm a bitch, so you gonna say it. So why can't I say you a bitch? Because I feel like you a bitch. Like, straight up.
Yeah,
you feel like it hurt your feelings when you said it.
So if a nigga play with you,
right.
and you feel like a bitch,
was hurt.
and I say you a bitch, and then I'm like, okay, you always tell me when I'm a bitch. Why can't I tell you when you a bitch?
Because,
okay, that's weird.
Listen, you can
straight up.
Wait, hold on, Gina. You can tell me that.
Bro, and then you say, oh, you need to remember word for word. I don't, bro. Because the one thing about me, one thing about trauma, I like to, no, I'm not drunk. One thing about trauma, one thing about shit that play with me, I want to forget. What do you mean? I don't,
Right, that's what I asked earlier. I got detoured.
Are you kidding?
I'm asking you why you have so much trauma.
Fuck the trauma. I'm talking about the situation we're talking about. You're trying to like change the subject and play with me because I'm drunk. I'm not drunk. I'm lit.
You said we don't think
I'm
you're drunk.
lit, nigga.
We don't
I'm
think
lit.
you're drunk.
What's
we
up?
got your back.
The fuck?
Why are you acting like we're your enemies here?
I'm not. I'm trying to talk to y'all. You're not letting me talk. You're trying to talk for me.
But
Like,
talk to us
straight
like we
up.
fam. I was hella cool. We was
And
hella
you're
cool
laughing.
20 minutes
No.
What? Let me drink.
Who is this?
This shit, wow.
Rock, do you ever so I'm not against you. I'm here with you. I'm listening.
Nobody here.
But I ain't trying to laugh. I ain't trying to get a joke. What you
I ain't
saying?
against you. I might be against certain situations.
Stop
Hey,
playing with me.
listen, I might be against certain situations, but I'm not against her per se.
What you playing for? What you playing for?
So
It's sensitive.
I think I'm gonna finish.
What you playing for?
I think I'm gonna finish.
I'm not.
You wanna do it by yourself?
What do you mean, do it by
I'm gonna do it.
myself? Are you looking at me?
No. Wait, listen to what I'm saying. Fuck
No, because you're being weird.
Listen to what I'm saying.
They're talking to me. Am I supposed to just be quiet?
That's crazy. This
If
is
you
So
want to
look,
be
guys,
quiet,
look.
I'll be
I be
quiet.
dealing with a female like
If you
this,
want,
like,
let me be quiet, I'll be
when I
quiet.
talk sharp, my bitch gonna shut the fuck up.
Man, that's weird, bro.
But that's the mentality. My bitch gonna shut the fuck up.
Usually when I talk,
we
I'm used to bitch shutting the fuck up.
You
Let's
can't
go
do that to
and
me, though.
dissecting it, and then picking her part of
Her truth.
exactly.
I feel it.
This one right here, she just
Stop saying this one right here.
She
Talk
just
to
like-
me. Look at me.
it's like-
I'm right here. I'm fucking right here. I'm right here with you.
you don't finish.
Stop playing with me with Shark. I love you. You just talking to Shark and you trying to like isolate me from that conversation. I love you. I'm sorry. You want me to be the bitch you talking about? What you talking to Shark about? I'll be that bitch. You said any other bitch. Like what? I'll be cool and I'll be quiet. I'll be
I
cool.
speak for myself.
I'll be cool and I'll be quiet. Like I'll be cool.
You
Like
be quiet. Why are you still talking?
cause I'm talking to you,
What are
Daddy.
you talking about?
Cause Daddy, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you how I feel.
So let's bring
I'm
things.
not to get hit like that.
Rock, I have a question for
Right,
you.
we trying to get to
I'm
some
not
questions
being
here,
weird.
sweetie. For real, for real.
I don't care. I don't look bad. I look like myself.
Rock, I have a question for you.
The fuck? They asking hard questions that nobody never asked. And this is how I'm answering them. Straight up. If you don't want to be with me and just answer, you just
I
stay
fuck with
there.
that. She said you're asking some hard ass questions.
I feel.
I feel that shit. She said, hold on.
Ask them questions so you
We're
can
trying
explain.
here, baby. But
No lie.
Well, I have another hard question.
Hello, babe. Why not?
Come on, why are you?
hey, come on. Hey,
I'm
Rock.
gonna step out and let y'all do the
All right. All right.
What are you getting
Hey.
up for?
Listen, stop grabbing.
Yeah. We'll- It's okay.
Huh? Huh?
I don't think he's feeling from that cup in his head.
Are you serious?
Tiny, either you gonna body slam or I'm body slam. You pick
Psych.
School yard. Pick one. I got security in here. Y'all better call.
Hey, Psych, can you please help
Call your
me?
security.
Get some help with that, please. Thank you.
If y'all
We got security with them. They're cool. Yeah, hey, please.
Jay, fix her. Better get the security quick. Get the security quick.
Come on, we got it. Hey, we just trying to get you right, sweetie.
Gotta
Come on
make a
now.
sign up in here and you ain't got the security on stand, bro. No, take her outside. Take her outside. Take her outside.
Is Tone around here?
You're a good man, bro. You're a good man.
Sick.
We know you came with him, sweetie. But right now, it's just time to isolate that a little bit. Josh, everything under control? Everything good? Okay. We're fine.
Is the mics gonna pick that up, or can we? Are the mics gonna pick that up, or can we finish?
We keep this all good.
No, you good, Blue. Sit down.
Blue, you come sit down when you ready, church. We got you. We're here for you. We're waiting on you. Yeah, we ain't cutting nothing. We'll just turn that one off, please.
He said we ain't cutting nothing, nigga.
I don't talk for you, remember? I don't speak for you. I don't speak for you.
She gonna learn the hard way, church, one day. She actually got a good dude in her life.
Cause I don't speak. I don't speak for you. I don't speak for you.
Whoop her ass.
That's what you said the whole interview. I don't speak for you. So now you're cutting.
But he is good. They're not good for each other.
Take her outside if you got to.
It ain't just one or the or.
I mean, I understand that, but both of them.
She isn't good for him, and he isn't good for her. Period. Point blank.
Bro, take her outside.
He is not no real ass nigga.
But they can't.
Hey, please get her outside.
Take her outside, bro.
Please.
Pick her up, bite her ankle.
Tone, can you please help, please? Tone, can you please help assess the situation, please?
I'm gonna show you. No.
That's that masculine toxic energy, which also comes.
But all that was her sticking up
ain't nobody trying to grab your woman that like
her telling people how she feels. That's her being a man.
But
if I do what I want to do,
we ain't gonna let you know because you're not catching no cases. You're not doing any of that. That's not what we have you here for. And I'm proud of you for sitting back and really just taking care of your business. She'll be at home later on. You'll still be able to talk and assess the situation. But right now, I just think it's best that it just. She off that Hennessy, man.
Take her outside. There's nothing to talk about.
There's nothing to talk, like, all that's gonna do is add fuel to the fucking fire.
No, kid. He come here, bro. What are you like? Why you doing that? Why you doing that? What are you doing that for?
Josh, don't worry. Whatever it is, me and you would. It's good. Hey, Josh, how's the camera? How's the TV? Is it good?
I don't even think so. They would have took me out like that.
Fuck.
There ain't no way.
Jenny,
There's the neighborhood.
I don't know why you agreeing with her on that
Hey,
bullshit.
is the TV okay? Is it broke?
I didn't agree with
You
the.
did. You said right.
But he wants to be completely right.
Understood.
Hey,
You're not hearing her side for real. She was in the wrong. She should have did that motherfucker cut. Glass, nigga.
We rolling. We still going.
If I go
we
making out
still
with a
going. We
girl,
rolling. It's alright.
making out with a girl is gonna be two different headlines, right?
Yeah.
So how come if you call me a bitch and I call you a bitch, the same thing?
Well, that's why I said that she was trying to justify it. I didn't say I agree. I said I understand what she's saying.
What she said?
She don't say it like no prissy ass woman. Like,
you know me. You know how I get down.
No, she be like, bitch ass nigga. What you want? Like, it comes off like a man. Like, it made me tell me, I'm like, damn, is you gonna take off on me? Like, fuck it. She already had the Hennessy bottle like this, walking.
It's not what you say, it's how you say it. I've learned that
That's high power,
it's not
bro.
what you say, it's how you say
You
it.
living good, you getting money, we doing a thing, we together.
But sometimes if somebody
we
just
got a
don't
show,
understand,
we
they
got-
just not gonna
I don't
understand.
post no bitch in my group. Jenna.
Do you think that and I'm asking
Blueface, you know me, you know how I move, you know I don't get down like that. So
you've been in this shit for a long time. I'm gonna ask you a real question right now. You've been in the spotlight, you've been in the limelight for quite some time now. Do you really, because she's got this fame now, do you feel like she's mentally prepared and ready to take on this new life?
Hell no. But I feel like I'm the only person who has enough patience for her.
Right.
So I don't want to see her demise be...
Of course you don't.
Oh, I just said fuck you, and then everybody you deal with now...
I see you helping the fuck out of her.
It's going to blackball you.
You gave her motion.
I knew she was damaged when I met her. You know, the show I throw, all the women be damaged, clearly. But...
Now he said all the women.
Because men know, bro. When they say
this relationship is crippling your career?
I don't know. I mean, if you see me as a rapper, yeah, you'll see that. But I'm the type of person, like, I just want to be the best at things, right? So if I start to rap, once I become the best at it, I'm going to either fall in love with being the best at it, or I'm going to fall out of love with the whole shit. And rap is something I just fell out of love. Once I became best, top 10,
I'm this person, top 50 best rappers of all time.
Said all you wanted was just to be on top and be like, all right, fuck it. You probably drive for goals. You're like, once I reach that goal, it's not fun no more.
Exactly.
It's not fun no more. Now you're looking for something to feed that need again.
Exactly. So I'm that type of person. I'm
like that too.
From the ground up type of person. Like, so once I'm at the top of my game at this sport, usually I'm gonna switch lanes. Like, okay, like, let me try this, because it's like, I don't know. I don't like being put in a box. When I die, I don't want it to say Blueface the rapper died.
And that's it.
Right.
You feel me? I want to say Blueface the executive producer, the rapper, the business owner, the family. You know, I want it to be like a big deal. Like, so, I don't know. I feel like this day and age, everybody trying to put me in the rapper box. You know, and it's like, I'm so far back. Gina, you watched me start a whole fucking bullshit show on OnlyFans.
The show not bullshit, though.
It's not bullshit, but I'm saying you watched...
Yeah.
Like, he feels like he was just trying something.
That's
but you've done so much, and I feel like people are not giving you credit for a lot of things that you've accomplished.
That's what I'm saying.
If you, like, Tatiana was charted high as hell, #1.
And it's like, it's crazy because they'll put people who've never charted top 10 in my lane. Like, this person has not even one of the same accolades. We can't even go, like, view for view. Like, I don't know. That's what I don't like about rap, though. Rap is, like, so temporary. Like, the moment is so temporary. And that's why, like, when I became the best at it, I was kind of like, man, fuck this shit. Like, this shit is, like, it's kind of like gangbanging. Like, you can't prove enough to people.
Right. Well, it seems like you took on this newfound you producing, because I didn't know that you produced all that. Like, you stood behind like your own show. You didn't just have the white man come in. No offense to white people, love them to death, but we all know they kind of
the easy way.
That's the easy way. They come in,
give me the money, and then I put my name on it.
We'll run everything, but for you as a black man, Church, to stand behind your... No, look at me, for real. For you to stand behind your own shit like that and be like, no, this is my vision. Homie, I commend you for that shit. Because not a lot of niggas that step up for it. They would just go sign on the dotted line and just let it
5 seasons in, though. Like, not
and
like...
your own, bro, and you only getting better.
And at the same time, it's kind of like... That's how I found her. So it was kind of like
it's not even wrong.
You know, that's why I didn't want to turn up with her, because I felt like we gave her her roses. But we gave her roses, though. Like, hey, I see what you're trying to do. I'm like, okay, I see this isn't no sham fucking relationship. They really do love each other, homie. I gotta call it for what I see it as. When I saw clips, because I've seen a bunch of clips from the Crazy in Love. I'm not mistaken, is that what it's called? Crazy in Love. I saw some of the clips. I'm like, damn, they really do kind of go through it.
When we're watching stuff like that,
you know what I'm saying? Exactly. It's the same shit.
The most regular relationship ever broadcasted.
Really? Just so like, you got a little bit of seniority, a little bit of notoriety that comes behind it because of who you are and, you know, the status you hold.
Right.
When I was watching that episode, the last episode 4 with when your head was busted open, you looked like you were just over the situation. Like, you looked like it just, like, that was your wits end and was fucked up. I don't know if I just got super emotional because I have a similar situation with my sister, but it was just like, in my mind, I'm like, she hit him with glass that could have you could have died.
No,
Do you ever
me, officer.
Hear that one day it's gonna it might go too far.
I'm looking at it from more. I'm looking at it from a more logical perspective. He could have fucking went blind.
Well, even how he was saying, he was like, "I'm tired," and you wanted to go to sleep. If you had a concussion, you know, like it would have been. There's so many different ways that it went. That it just made me feel like one day this shit gonna go too far, and y'all gotta draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, no, it's detrimental, it's traumatizing, but me. I'm built for this shit for real.
I like seeing you cornered though like that, homie. Like they don't know you really from the West Coast.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
I feel that shit. Like when they all tried to corner you on when you went to go meet up with the father and the family and everybody just kind of, you're very chill and quiet.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
I didn't understand the turn up on you. I'm like, why y'all turning up on me?
Not for nothing, they were turning me.
Do you feel like, my question is to you, do you feel like they were turning up on you because you was by yourself and you don't come like you normally do with 20, 30 motherfuckers with you? You feel like they just felt like they caught you slipping kind of and thought they could take, they could catch you slipping?
Home base type of thing?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't even think it was that. Honestly, I think it was the females that were there that really
amping the situation.
Because the men, they was like, I'm not gonna say they was cool with me, but they kind of.
What was it?
Yeah, you know the one.
But how did you feel when you watched it back and you saw her brother whispering to the daddy ear?
Oh, that's crazy. That's a good question.
And
it's
he
crazy
walked up and did what he
because
did.
at first we didn't see none of that. You feel me? So as me being in that moment, all I'm doing is talking. I'm not seeing.
You see what's in front of you.
Yeah, I just see who I'm talking to and the closest people to them. I don't see the elbows and this and that. So her brother had came out here and like we was fucking with him, helping him out, but we didn't see this episode yet. So we didn't know he had so much to do with what happened because all we know was at the bowling alley it was cool. So once the episode dropped,
switched up.
Everything got weird. Her brother was here, and then now I'm looking at him like, hold on, like that was kind of strange. Like you let on that to your dad, you let that happen on Gio.
Because he should have got off on you.
Yeah, like he should have took that first, and then Dad should have followed up, and then
because that pass can't be an excuse. Because he squared up.
Yeah, no.
After you took off on the daddy. I mean, after the daddy hit you, he squared up.
Yeah, no,
You left the daddy leaking, bro.
Yeah,
for sure.
I'm her daddy now.
All I can
say that afterwards had to.
I'm her daddy now. What he tweeted.
To hear that as a daddy though, if I would like heard like, cause I'm a dad, like now I have a daughter. So if I hear a nigga like a nigga just like he just clocked me. I'm leaking like a Puerto Rican. I ain't got no type of Spanish in my blood, homie, but I know I'm leaking. I'm fucked up. And the last word I hear you say to me is, nigga, yeah, I'm a daddy now, nigga. Like, nigga, what? That just like, what can I tell my daughter at that point? Like, what do I ever say to her? I'm supposed to be her protector, nigga. I did none of that.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, she's choosing the nigga right now over me. Like, that killed my soul.
I feel like me and you are like in a lot of different ways.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's kind of like, I feel like if we was her dad in that situation, we wouldn't have.
Facts.
We wouldn't have let no woman or no junior, like.
I wouldn't have got the big set.
We wouldn't have let our son, like, you know, I don't know. I feel like me being a dad, I feel like I would have hollered at me on like a way different level. Like,
right.
No, like,
been there before, so I get it, but this is my daughter at the same time. If you do it one more time, like, you feel me? I would have gave it like that.
Well, but Blue, don't you think that they are, in like no disrespect to her family, but you don't feel like they are the reason why she is the way she is? Because even in that moment, they was telling you right or wrong.
Yeah,
she's right.
Yeah, and for instance, you see the way she acts. It's kind of like, they definitely like handicapped her.
Well, the family is gonna tell your people. That's like you, Gina. Like, if, like, let's just say, even with your family, like, if there's an altercation with you, even if you're wrong, nigga, you're right. We'll deal with that shit later, right? Like, that's how you want your family to deal with you. Like, if you're
personally wasn't raised like
wrong later.
It always been
I'll tell
like,
you wrong later.
if
I'll
you're
tell you
wrong,
all the way out of pocket.
We might not say that shit in public.
I can't sit there and be like,
you know
what
what
really happened? Who's
but that was so premeditated to me.
But it's never going to ever. We always going to say the truth regardless. Even if you ask in public,
the decision they wanted to make that day. And I'm not a hypocrite. I've been put in that position, right?
Right.
Before I was famous one time, or like when I was coming up, my mom hit me. She was like, yo, your sister's boyfriend, she choked her. What wham, you should do something. Now, my big brother's in jail. I'm the younger brother. And my mom has hit me with this, like, do something, right? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I know my sister. I didn't choke this bitch out about 20 times. So for whatever reason that he choked her out for,
you gotta assess that as a man.
Literally, like
if you've had a woman in your life, you know what the fuck is up.
Yeah, like
you gotta assess the situation.
Bro, like you know your mom, so it's like
Facts.
if your mom get into it with a man, you gonna have to kind of like you have a rapport with your mom. Okay, my mom has a tendency to do this, that, and the third, and then so I don't believe in going to war for the wrong reason. So in that instant, when my mom told me that, I said, nah, they on some dick and pussy relationship shit.
He's holding people
9 times out of 10, it's on some emotional shit anyway. I fuck this nigga up. You back with him tomorrow any motherfucking way.
Now y'all don't get along.
Not me and him.
I look like a whole goofy nigga.
Fighting
this nigga.
Exactly.
She was mad at the time, moving your emotions around the room.
But it seems like with them that they don't hold her accountable.
Yeah, I agree.
Who I did that?
I honestly feel like as a female,
and you're the first person that has held her accountable.
I feel like as a female, just like you said, that double standard flawed.
What he
All
did?
females, no female ever gets held accountable for the worst shit they've done.
Well, I said this in the game, right? If you go and you free fuck on a bitch or you do something like that you're talking about for a lifetime, these bitches go fuck 5, 6, 7 different niggas and got niggas still wanting to fuck with them. Don't matter. Like it do hold a little different. As a man, you do gotta step up in a different type of light. That's why I said, like with the bitch word, she get called that all the time. She knows she's being a bitch, but to tell your man that he was taught that's fighting words. You don't let nobody. What was always told you? Don't ever let nobody. They never said don't ever let a man. Don't ever let just a woman. They just said don't let nobody ever call you a bitch. Them are fighting words. Period, point blank, homie. That's how I looked at it. That's how I was raised.
Some females
that's just as good. She might as well just took off on
you a bitch.
Don't even say nothing. Just take off on me.
You have said that,
like that's
your
my bitch don't even call me no bitch.
Relax.
That's gonna get you something.
My ideal woman is gonna know
how to play her fucking position.
Yeah, she gonna know her
play a role.
And that's not as being aggressive. Like, don't call me no bitch.
She don't want to know me. She's too into herself that she doesn't really care to like.
You know what would have been bossy if she'd been like,
you talking to me, we joking around.
You know, I wanted to really turn up, but I respect you too much. That would have made him look at her different. Like, damn, I know you do turn up like a motherfucker, but you did sit back and chill for me.
And I'm the type of nigga
playing out. Being that she don't listen.
I'm the type of nigga I will do what she should have done to her in a different instant. Right? Mm-hmm. So that's the only reason I hold her accountable, like you said, because I hold myself accountable. Yeah. So if we doing her thing, right, it's her moment, it's her time to shine, and she decides to boss up on me, I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
What was that question you just asked?
Right?
That was a good ass question.
Yeah, exactly.
That was a good ass question you asked, though, Gina. What was the one you just asked?
Well, how do you see this playing out? Being that because it's kind of seeming like you kind of just dealing with it, and like for the time being. But do you see this being like long term, or I don't know? Y'all talking about getting married in October?
It's October.
He's spooked.
Hell no. She just tweeted some impulsive shit, but I don't believe in marriage, honestly. But to answer your question, where is it gonna happen? She gonna, I don't know. She's a moody person.
Did he just say that?
Bro, I'm telling you. But here's the thing. He's been on this.
I don't care if.
Don't do that. Don't publicly abuse her. But it's not like it's not known. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. There's no way, bro.
That just pissed me off.
There's no way.
I'm over it. I'm over him and her this way. Pick up. That was it for me.
It's way deeper than we think. There's no way. There's no way. There's just no way.
You know what?
That they can just be like this. Literally from the jump. There is way deeper than we think it is. Because you're from the jump, it's been nothing but toxic.
I don't know.
And I get, you know.
But he is not no real nigga and she ain't no real bitch. Like, it's just, it's a lot of healing that needs to be done. Like, he don't even fuck with his own family. For what reasons? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's trauma there. It's trauma for her shit. You feel me? Like, them niggas are bonded with trauma shit.
Childhood trauma.
Literally. The fuck? That's what that is.
And it's crazy because honestly, y'all, not for nothing, when you don't deal with that childhood trauma, shit don't make sense.
That shit spooks up. That shit doesn't go away. If you don't deal with it, you're going to deal with it sooner or later.
It's going to hit you.
And it's going to probably hit you where you don't want that shit to hit you. And that shit going to be uncomfortable as fuck. And you're going to be forced to deal with it. But it just is what it is.
Not for nothing, y'all. We heal from childhood trauma. That's why we're the people we are today.
Definitely still healing.
Definitely still healing.
We're not completely healed, but we have came too far. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you couldn't tell us shit now.
But that's just because it hit us. Like, it was like, we gotta deal with it because we gotta deal with it because the way we were reacting to that childhood trauma was just, that wasn't in our character. And at the end of the day, y'all, we just stopped giving a fuck.
I mean, we haven't gave a fuck. But, like...
It just be emotional.
I think, like... Yeah, I think, like, throughout the years, like, we've just realized that, like, everything that's going on right now is so temporary. Like,
you're never going to get this second back. You're never going to get this day back. You're never going to be with them this time. So,
like, it matters, but, like, it really doesn't matter.
Because
everything that happened 15 minutes ago is over with now. Like, we can't do anything about it now. So it's like, excel. Like, look forward to what's ahead, not what your circumstances are showing you currently. Because we all get caught up in that shit. I know I do. Like, for what's going on, it's like, bro, like,
it is what it is.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it doesn't
But at the same time, y'all, we walk in faith. Like, we go day by day, just literally going day by day because we're like, oh, everything's just going to work out in its favor because God is going to make it out, like, every time.
When niggas really should be worrying.
No, literally, y'all.
It's like...
But it works out every time. There was nothing ever to worry about because he was right there every time, every step of the way. But that's just literally walking out in faith. But you gotta get away from that stuff, though. For you to be able to heal, you really gotta get away from stuff. And people to really be like, okay, I'm healing. Like,
I mean, not for nothing, when you start your healing journey, like, you'll start to drift off on people who aren't meant to be on your path. So it's not even like, because I never was like, oh, I gotta stop talking to them. It just happened because it's like, when you walk on, like, you know, when you're going on your path, nothing that is meant for you is going to pass you up, for one.
Right.
So.
Literally, y'all. Like, and then even with the people you shift away, sometimes, like, y'all come back eventually. It's just, I just don't want to be around you right now. This is just how it is. Like,
it's just divine timing.
And y'all, we had a good ass day. Literally, we did so much today.
Okay, niggas running all day, really. You would think niggas is wore out.
But we knew this, y'all. Like, we literally knew that, like, we were gonna be all out today. We just didn't know what was gonna be the day and what we were doing today. But once we figured out, like, we kind of already knew. That's why, like, people be like, when y'all coming back, we really don't be having a time frame. Like, we try, y'all, our best, but we real life don't have a time frame. So when we don't have a time frame, we don't link up. Because remember on Thursday, you're supposed to come over and it just never happened.
I'm saying, anytime we always, like, designate a time,
it just
never happens. Because it's like, anytime we're together, we don't go by what time. It's just kind of like, whatever happens, what happens. Like, but not for nothing, like, we always try to plan time. Like, we always feel like we're in a rush. Like, we have, never in a rush. Never have shit to do. Like,
but y'all, we're homebodies too. So it's like, we rather be in the house.
Nigga. I mean, not for nothing, like, we be wanting to go out and shit. It's just, like, we enjoy being in the comfort of our own space. Like, we know what's around. We're comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all, like, literally. That's why, like, if y'all see some of our stories and stuff, or y'all see certain videos and we're getting ready, y'all, and y'all just see us chill out the house, it's because we turn up in our own little area. Like,
niggas don't have to.
But it's like, y'all, the energy between us, like, together, we're very high vibrations to people. Like, we have very high energy. But us together,
not all the time.
Well, not all the time. Not all the time. We got our down moments. But us together, y'all, like, The energy is so high, literally. Like when we went to the what's it called? Prayer Mountain. Is that Bonnie? Mm-hmm. Y'all should have just thought that one. Are you really want to end it, or you want to keep going?
I want to end it. I don't want to watch it, y'all. I'm over it. I'm just kind of like it's not for nothing. Like I have my view on like them and him in general and her. It's just watching it. It's just super. It's a lot. Like it's just a lot going on. But it's at a point where this shit don't concern me. You know what I'm saying? Like her getting thrown out and like just him talking the way he talking, her hitting him with a glass, him talking the way he was talking to her. Like it's just so much. And I think just because like I've experienced a lot of like just like being unheard and like just talking so much to like get what you want out, but you don't feel like anybody is like they're listening, but they're not listening. Like they're not showing you the same courteous as they are with somebody else. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's like okay, whatever, she feels how she feels. She's not. It's almost like I don't know. Like I be feeling like people be thinking like
you come off too aggressive, but you know I had to learn over the years like you gotta learn how to communicate in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like eventually it's like okay, you're not listening to this part. What are you not listening to? Why are you not? But at the same time,
for sure,
not for nothing.
But that shit's gonna take time. Like not for nothing. Like I just got over doing that shit. Like I just learned like not just shut up. Like you know what I'm saying. But it's hard for people who grew up with trauma and shit with parents when we were kids, and we just got the hand. Like I don't give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying. I don't want to hear what you got to say. Go to your room. Da da da. Like just being shut out and unheard and the black sheep of the family is real hard when you grow up for real, and like people don't listen to you. You can't make nobody listen to you. So it's like fuck. The people who were supposed to be listening to me all this time didn't listen to me, and now I'm here with new people that I love. They're not listening to me. Like it's a lot. Not for nothing, that's just gonna take a minute. So like I can't even. It's like yeah, it's a lot because she's out in the open. Like it's aired, so it's definitely like I can have the moments. Y'all don't see that. You know what I'm saying? It's not on TV. Like I can have the moments anytime I want to. It's just different because she's you know famous. You know what I'm saying? And she's well known and she's viewed. So it's definitely now you have a lot of people building their personas and their opinions about you based on. You don't even know her. Nigga, all we know is she Chrisean Rock. She know how to whoop ass and all that. We don't know her story. We don't have no idea where she came from and what really went down. So I can't, and that just goes for him as well. I can't, but just watching them and us, like, it's just.
It's a deeper meaning, y'all.
I can't, it's.
And y'all, that's why, y'all, I've been through a situation like this. You can ask this bitch. I lost my fucking mind, literally. Like, I understand it, but, you know, at a certain point of time, and you can ask this, I don't argue. I'm not going to argue with you. Like, it is either going to be it is what it is, or you can fight me, but I'm not going to argue with you.
But not for nothing, it took you a minute to get there. And not for nothing, she's our age.
Literally.
So I mean, I can't downplay the girl. I don't fuck with what she's doing. I don't fuck with what he's doing. But I fuck with him. You know, his music and the shit that he's doing. I fuck with her music and the shit that she doing. But
that whole relationship,
them together, that's not my relationship. Me on some real shit. I'm not gonna speak on no shit that ain't got shit to do with me. The only thing I've spoke on is literally trauma and the way they talking and manipulating certain things and instigating, because I don't like when people do that.
He shouldn't have done that though.
There's certain ways you can say certain things and come off a different way.
It's not what you say, it's about how you say it. Literally, if you're gonna say something, say it correctly, say it respectfully. Don't come at me aggressively, because my next reaction is not going to
be aggressive.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna defend myself. I'm gonna be in the defensive mode because I feel like you're attacking me.
Right.
And that's exactly what she did.
But that's everybody, you know?
But it's different because she is on television. Everybody can see what's going on, so everybody is going to nitpick and talk about everything about you. That's what's real fucked up about being on the air. Everybody has a lot to say about ain't shit that got to do with them. Period.
Y'all, we've been experiencing this too. Like, that is just a daily life thing, though. But it's, all I gotta say is there's communication. Like, damn, like, communicate with each other. And, you know, if y'all gonna stop it, y'all need to have a conversation. Like, look, like, you can't be doing this because I feel about this. At a point in time, if you don't change, what the fuck am I saying for? Because you don't give a fuck. You can't. A man gonna change.
I can't even. Not for nothing. I can't. It's, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna be honest. I can't even speak on that shit because I have put up with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you can put up with a lot of stuff, but at a point in time, you come to that realization that I'm not gonna be able to change you.
But when you are in a relationship with somebody that you really love and you are super attached to, it is very hard to do that. So, not for nothing. Like, I have put up with stuff that other bitches probably, like, even if I think in my head, I'm like, bitch, what are you doing? Fuck, nigga, no, leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like...
But you're going to get tired of it when you want to get tired of it. You're going to leave when you want to leave because you're tired of it.
No, that's not the truth.
Yes.
Because it's like people staying in abusive relationships. Like, people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure they want to go, but it's you know what I mean? Like, you can't just up and leave. Like, your situation. You would, hold on. Your situation, you would have been left after you got out the car. After you were kicked out, right? I would have been left. I know I would have. You know what I'm saying? But in that situation, it's like, when you fuck with somebody heavy, not for nothing, you can't change somebody, but not everybody is perfect. When you're with somebody, you're going to be willing to put up with
when you get tired, you're going to end up leaving. When you get tired,
eventually, when you get to a point where you're just completely over something, like it's just never gonna happen. Where it's just been drained out of you completely. But that's what it's gonna take to get to the point where you're just completely drained and you have nothing else to say. But I gotta.
But that's what I'm saying though. When you get tired of something,
and we don't know when that might be for her or him. The way they're attached to each other. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not gonna be just an up and.
It's never gonna be that. But when you get tired, like you're like
that shit could be 8 years from now.
You're going to end up leaving.
So.
Well, maybe she probably had left for her. Maybe she is tired of it.
She could be, you know.
Because now we're in a situation, so.
But not for nothing, I can't put it on a bitch. But ain't no nigga ever put his hands on me or done no crazy ass shit like that. But like,
you put your hands on me, I'm gonna fight you. My hands bisexuals. My hands are bisexual, y'all. If you swing on me, I'm swinging back because you swung on me. What you want me to do? You want to just hit me?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to smoke and tee up with my bitch because I'm over this. It's just negative down energy. We need music. We need to smoke again. Anxiety.
Oh my gosh, your hand is fucking nasty, y'all. It's nasty as fuck. Anyway, but you knew that. You knew this.
So what's the teleport? So
that teleport is nasty, but I'd rather teleport than hit you. Anyway, we're gone, y'all. Bye.